still together, still going strong. You're still the one I run to.
All right, 9:42 now on your Tuesday morning. This would be a nice day to get married.
Perfect day to get married.
I'm not proposing to anybody. And everybody happily married up here, but we are talking destination wedding etiquette today with our etiquette expert, Diane Gottsman. Always a pleasure to welcome you in.
Thanks for having me.
This is a important topic, especially this time of year when people may be getting those wedding invitations for coming up for late spring and summer. Also in January, people may be planning out their budget for the year.
That's right.
Those two things intersect. So we need to talk a little bit about this. For those sending out, getting married, how far in advance should a destination wedding invitation go out?
The farther out, the better. So you send out a save the date, because 6 months out, that gives you time to plan. If
Right.
you have, you want to check hotels, you want to check airplane fares, and then a couple of months out, you send the invitation. So save the date, farther out, then the actual invitation, a month and a half, 2 months.
So
for
you're
a destination
saying
wedding.
6 months is your
About
time
6
period?
months. It gives you
Okay.
some time to save. Quite frankly, let's talk about it. It's expensive. These destination weddings are not cheap.
Yeah, you're asking a lot of your friends and
Yeah.
family. So that's the next question. Should you offer to pay either for everybody or, frankly, friends and family who might need that help to be a part of it?
Wouldn't it be great
Yeah.
if you had the money to offer to pay for everyone? But, the reality is
We don't.
probably not. We don't. And so if you send out the invitation and you receive this invitation and you can't afford it, it's really important to let them know early and say, I would love to be there if I could, but, you have to take off work. You have to take care, put the children someplace if the children
right.
aren't invited.
That's right.
You have your own vacation planned. So it's kind of it could be a problem. It could be an issue.
It's a big ask
Yes.
of people.
Yes.
And you're inviting them. First of all, it's an honor to be invited to a wedding, and you're inviting them to a great party, but it is a big thing to ask.
It is. And if the bride and groom can afford it, I think that oftentimes they may help with a sister or help with, a close relative, but it's not their obligation to pay for everybody.
What about people who clearly are not going to be able to make it? They say, listen, we'd love to, we can't make
Yeah.
it. Should there be a separate ceremony or get-together for people who can't go out there?
It's nice. It's nice to do because probably there's going to be several people that can't make it. So you can have a separate ceremony after the wedding. You come back, you send an announcement out. That's different than an invitation. Say, we're married. We'd love for everyone to come and get together and share. But here's the caveat. You do not want to post all of these videos and pictures of how much fun you were having with all these people. You didn't invite, you didn't invite these people, and you invited these people.
Well,
so
I mean, that's almost impossible in this day. I mean, people create hashtags for wedding now,
Yeah.
so.
But for the party afterwards, if you didn't invite them to the original wedding, okay, now this isn't the ones that said I can't make it.
Right.
If you didn't invite them, you probably don't want to put up all of the pictures of the great time you had with the people
At the wedding.
did invite. At the ceremony after. I'm talking about the ceremony
yes.
after.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
that makes
a whole
sense.
new set of rules now in the age of social media about the pictures that go out.
The
It's
bottom
definitely true.
line is it's going to be on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's going to be on Twitter, Instagram. So I just think you have to be really careful, but at the same time, at a destination wedding, you can't invite everyone. It is expensive. Even off seasons, it's still going to be expensive. And then if you have a destination wedding off season, you might have a monsoon or a hurricane as an uninvited guest. So you have to be careful with that.
Yeah, definitely uninvited guests. All right, let's talk about this. Hurt feelings, and I'll kind of draw it out. Hurt feelings for people who didn't get invited. Hurt feelings for people who just can't afford to go and would like to go. Or hurt feelings for the bride and sometimes a groom would say, no, everyone I invite should come. They need to manage expectations. If you have a destination wedding, everyone's not going to be able to make it. So tender feelings all around, potentially.
You just said the magic words, manage expectations. Because we need to know when we're planning the destination wedding that there are going to be some people that don't attend. If you receive an invitation and you say yes, if you RSVP yes, no complaining. If you can't say no, I'm so sorry, RSVP no, and let them know, you don't have to tell them specifically why, but let them know you're not attending. Then, it's up to you. If you say yes, then that's your responsibility to go. Because, there's so much drama with destination weddings. Everyone thinks, oh, it's so romantic when they're the bride and groom. But you'll notice there's a lot of guests that are complaining about it because it costs money. So if you really don't want to go or if you can't go, then just say no and just get together with them afterwards, but don't complain about it.
No.
No,
That's
not
rude.
nice, not polite.
No, it's definitely not. And one last quick question. What about the gift? Are you obligated to bring the fondue set when you've flown out to, you know?
You are the gift.
Yeah.
If you've paid for the flight and the hotel and the new clothes to get there, you know, that should be your present. They should let you know on their wedding registry, you know, on the website, no gifts are expected. But if not, you know, you can give them something smaller beforehand. You don't want to lug that fondue set all the way to Hawaii and then have them lug it back. So just, you know, you think carefully about that gift.
Yeah.
But you know, less is more.
Yeah.
Destination
and
wedding.
your last rule applies then too. If they still ask for a gift, no complaining. You
No
need to do it.
complaining.
You need to do it. All right.
Enjoy yourself.
That's right. All right, Diane Gottsman, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Good tips as always. Now everyone can make their plans for wedding season